Can I just say, unpopular opinion or popular opinion, I really think that people put way too much effort into YouTube videos, and I'd like to change that. I'd like to put less effort into it so I can put more out. We're gonna just do a little bit of less effort editing YouTube videos and no scripting or anything, so we're gonna see how that goes. Guys, I learned recently, I think last week, I told everyone I was a great producer, and then I learned this week that I am not anywhere near as good as I thought I was. I don't even know if I'd call myself a producer because I tried to make progressive house. Number one, I didn't know what progressive house was until last week. I want to get more into EDM now because I feel like I have a voice that fits EDM. I think it's time to challenge myself, and I thought, what is a better place to start than progressive house? Because it seems so easy. It's just basic, right? Oh my gosh, I was so humbled. It took me 4 tries to make my first progressive house beat and lots of YouTube tutorials. I'm watching the YouTube tutorial. I'm like, I know exactly what he's going to do next. Yes, yes, yes. And I go to do it myself and I'm like, blank. I have no idea what's going on. It sounds horrible. What we're going to do first is just walk through my attempts and then we'll go to the final one. I'm gonna just tell you my failures, so if you want to try to make this genre, you won't make the same mistake as someone who's never done. And I think a lot of you that subscribe to me make this kind of music, so you're gonna be like, what is this girl doing? She's not. No, like, unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. It's been a little while since I have heard these songs, so we're gonna react together. I've named this one was named Progressive House Track 1. And I think I know what I did wrong here. Let's listen and see. All right, so we're already starting off very weak. Yeah, it's bad, y'all. I want to go to the chorus. I think it had potential, but also it's like really horrible. Yeah. What, okay, here. I think this was supposed to be the build up. Just listen to the chorus. And then we were about to go up an octave. Oh, wait. Hold up. Grab the wall. My issue with this, it's a major key. I thought progressive house was in major key. If you don't know what progressive house is, I can tell you what it is right now. What is progressive? A subgenre of electronic dance music that emerged in the early 1990s. Melodic, evolving structures, atmospheric soundscapes. Best progressive house songs of all time. Oh gosh, I don't know any of these. That's why I suck at this genre, because I don't know any of these songs. Wake Me Up is Wake Me Up a folktronic? Guys, why are there so many? Okay, Wake Me Up is classified as progressive house. I love that song. And Zed, wait, what's that one song called? Clarity. Do you guys remember this one? When was this released? 2012? EDM is like such a huge variety of different types of songs. I don't even know where to start. Trap house, trap bass, melodic techno. You guys weren't even looking at me when I was talking. Let me say all that again. So I associate progressive house with high school, those of us who were born before the 2000s. Yay. I just remember bopping to it in high school. That was my shit. One of the issues is that I think for the most part, progressive house is in a minor key. I thought because it's so uplifting, I'm like, oh, it must be a major key. So I made this major key chord progression, and it's some kind of Lydian scale. I couldn't figure out how to make it sound good. So we moved on and we did our second progressive house track. Let's listen to our second attempt. Actually, it's not bad. a little nervous. Oh, that's a kick. That's all we got. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not impressed with that. It started off good. The reason this one failed, and I could probably fix it, because we're just going from D minor to C, back to D minor, back to C. So there's not much movement. We would probably want to have it more like uplifting to actually make it work. I think the melody could work if you kind of switched up the chords. Basically, I gave up. I decided to redo the chords and make something else, and then that's where we are now. Basically, this is the song. And please don't make fun of me because this is my first attempt. You know what? I'm going to do some magic here and I'm going to make this prettier. I'm back with the magic. I just made everything one kind of like color. I did want to say one thing. Why does Ableton look so horrible compared to like FL Studio and like Logic? Why do we have the bad DAW? Like, why do we have the ugly one? I'm gonna do a couple more magic tricks and then we'll go through the song. I added intro, verse, build, chorus. Let's look at the intro first. I'm gonna play it and then I'll talk about it and we'll just go through each section. This is the intro. I have this little pad. It's just like Serum. I'm filtering it here. I have some multi-band compression. It's probably the most basic chord progression almost. So we just have one pad. I added this piano, which is like gonna be the main melody of the song because apparently you come up with a melody and you kind of play it throughout the song with different instruments. So a lot of songs start out with the piano playing the melody. And I'll tell you what, Ableton's piano is, I keep looking over here because my screen's there and I want to make sure I look good. I need to stop being myself sometimes. Ableton's piano is horrible and I don't want to buy a preset. I found a piano on Serum. I actually don't have any filtering on this. Let me delete that. And then the only other thing we have going on is I found these vocals on Splice and I pitched them up and chopped them. And I also put them in Melodyne so that match the pitch better. And then we just found this ambient because I saw a YouTube video where they put crickets in their beginning of the song. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put crickets in my song too. Well, this is a fire. Ambient scene campfire. That's the intro. Remember, this is me, my attempt. Not necessarily something you should, follow. The first verse, we're bringing in some more pads. And I bring another pad in kind of in the second half of the first verse. I have this little movement here, which is just the gated vocal, one of those. Piano's still playing. We bring in some violins playing a counter melody. We keep those chops going, keep the ambience going. And then I added in, some swells, risers, some hats, and snaps. So let's go ahead and listen to how that sounds. Oh, we have a re-space. What I did was these pads right here, I put a filter on a group, and this is what is this called? What is this filter called? Bandpass. I don't know this stuff. I put a bandpass filter on the pads. I guess I put an auto filter on every pad and a group don't do that, but I did. I have a lot of auto filters, and throughout the chorus to the build, I'm just basically opening them up a bit. Just so it builds, like, so there's some type of movement. And additionally, this one synth that I brought in, I just gave it some movement. We're doing a chord trigger. So it's just playing this, like, that's all it is. I mentioned we brought in this gated vocal, pitched up. We have piano playing, you know, you heard the violins. So yeah, that's it. And then we go into this build. I brought everything in from the chorus, and then I'm filtering it. I have these filters, they're opening up more. I have my kick coming in here. I just found the snare builds and all that because I'm just trying to get through this, guys. None of this is the best, but you know, we did it and I'm proud of where we've come. Here's the build. Okay, yeah, so like, I don't know, I feel like it could be cleaned up a bit, but it is what it is at this point. Yeah, there's really nothing special going on, you know, you just have the kick and the clap here, and then we go into the chorus. I have a snare here going, you know, I have this little, whatever this is, on top of the kick. And I have a couple down lifters. We got the kick, we got the claps. We got this thing on top of the kick too. I don't know what that's called. Someone tell me what this is called in the comments, like where it's like layered on top of the kicks. Can someone tell me what that is? It has a name, right? I have a couple elements. I have our pads going on. And these are like gated pads. Our piano's still playing an octave higher. We have a string ensemble playing the same melody with the piano. We have our lead here, which I have layered multiple synths, and then we have our bass. Because I watched a YouTube video, I have one respace, and I've done no EQing or anything. I don't know why I like to wait till the end to clean things up. I should do that to begin with. Everything's sidechain, right? We have a mid bass. All it is just like a preset with a phaser on it and then an amp. Then we have kind of a lower growly bass. And then I have a sub. I should obviously clean up the frequencies here. I guess I have this electric guitar just playing in the background. So this is my lead. So that's my lead. I tried to find a preset for a lead and I tried to do my own layering, and like I just don't know how to make these sounds well enough yet. So I watched a tutorial on how to do that. If you want to know how to make a great lead, you need to watch, let me find the tutorial. This guy right here, Severman, does fantastic videos. He shows you in this video how to make your own progressive house lead. I watched a lot of his videos. Guys, out of all my subscribers, I'm probably the only one who doesn't know how to do this. Like, I feel everyone who subscribes to me are like all like really good producers. So I don't know why you like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, all right, yeah, let's just play it. It off. Why did that take me so long to learn how to do? Okay, obviously it could be cleaned up. Obviously it's not the best, but for a third try, I'm happy. The hardest part was just making the lead. Everything else is just pads and synths. It wasn't that bad. I've never done these types of sound selections before for these house songs, these big synth songs. I've done like pop music maybe, so like that's what I'm used to, trap and pop, like even K-pop, but I'm making myself do this because I need to challenge myself to do better. I've already decided I'm going to make 5 more tracks of progressive house, and then I'm going to do another genre after that in the EDM regime. I do want to show you how far we've come though. This was my first whatever EDM track from 2024, and I have not listened to it in a long time, so let's react to it because I want to, and you're still watching if you are. So right off the bat, the sound selection's not there. Cheap electric piano. It literally sounds like a cheap electric piano. We got vinyl stuff. I mean, like, it's okay. Why did it all have to there's vocals. Like oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. Started out sweet, but now it's bitterness. It's not that bad. I don't understand where it all. Oh, and now they're gone. Where are they gone? Where are they gone? Now all those memories went. Oh, where are they gone? I'd apologize, but what's the point of even trying if you don't care? Let's skip to the better part. See, the sound selection is just not. It wasn't there back then. Here's my build up. Please again, please. Okay, shut up. See how horrible? Like this could be okay. So we got the, I guess we have no kick going on. And the fact that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I thought this was the shit. Like, I thought this was good. I was like, I am literally the best. Guys, we come so far. This just tells you, like, if you put in the work and you try, you can go from that to this, in a year. No way. That was like 2023, 2024. So it's been 2 years. It's crazy how much I've grown. Like, listen to my music that I made 2 years ago when I first moved here and just comparing it to where I am now, it's insane. And I'm not even that good. I have to watch a lot of tutorials. But I mean, 2 years ago, I made the decision I was going to put out my first song and I was going to learn how to mix it. And it was like this EDM dance track. It was pretty bad. I came home every single day. I sat in front of the computer and I mixed. The next day during like my lunch break, I'd watch a YouTube video. I didn't know what EQ was. I didn't know what compression was. I came home and I did it. I spent, I would say 3 or 4 months to mix the arrangement. That kind of set me off. Like, you gotta get through the first like 10 songs that were just absolutely just trash, but you just have to keep making more. And then you'll look back and you'll see how far you've come. Just doing that has accelerated me. I'm proud of this. Y'all are probably gonna be like, this girl, what even is this? Hey, it's our 3rd attempt, okay, this week. If you're new to this stuff, you don't need to pay for a course or anything. You got ChatGPT and we got YouTube. We can do this. I've learned everything that I know now from YouTube. There's so many good producers. Like, you guys are insane out there on YouTube. My goal is to be able to produce like these YouTubers produce, and my followers. Some of you guys are good, like really good. So I don't know why you guys are following me, but I should be following you, but it's all good. For those of you who like EDM, tell me what to transition to after progressive house. What do you guys like to do? I can't go as far as dubstep yet. I'm not there. I need a bridge. What's the next best thing to do? So leave the comments below if you have a recommendation. And then I also want to say that I have a sound better now. If you go on my link tree on my YouTube, you can find this website. And if you guys need top lines for anything, R&B, I can do EDM, pop. Streams don't make money and you gotta eat. You know what I mean? If you're interested in having a top line or you need vocals on something, you know, reach out to me. I've been doing a lot of collabs recently, doing a lot of top lines, and I want to start doing it on Sound Better. I don't want to charge a lot of money. Don't look at these. I'm not going to charge you $150 per song right now. I haven't built up my reputation yet. I think the minimum you can charge is $20, so that's all I would charge for now. Oh, guys, I'm changing my brand colors. I've been switching. At first I had pink hair, and then my face is really ugly. Oh, guys, I got a fish too. Anyway, that's another story. Okay, my brand colors are black and gold. Black because that's the color of my soul, and gold because that's the silver gold. I was gonna say silver lining. That wouldn't make sense. Gold is like the sun shining through the darkness, pulling me through. Yeah. Okay, my soul's not really that dark, but sometimes I get sad when I have to go back to work. So anyway, I will see you guys later in the next video.